past week, you may have heard a phrase, Black Lives Matter, and wondered exactly what it means or why people have such strong feelings around it. Black Lives Matter simply means that people of dark skin haven't been treated fairly in this country and still aren't. Unfortunately, our country has a long history of treating people with dark skin unfairly. Saying Black Lives Matter doesn't mean you're against anything but racism. Sometimes people change the phrase into something like, all lives matter. Some people find this offensive because it's taking something black people have created to represent their pain and removing their pain from the equation. Essentially saying, well, everything's all right as it is. But you and I both know it's not fair to treat people different because of the color of their skin. I know that talking about these things can be pretty upsetting, but that just means that it's something important. When I was talking to someone about Black Lives Matter this week, they said that I was trying to stir the pot. Well, I think this is a good thing. You're supposed to stir a pot. It mixes the ingredients. If you don't stir the pot, everything at the bottom gets burned. Like so many of you, I've faced a lot of challenges in my life. Something that's always helped me is to use art to express how I'm feeling. It's also a great way to amplify your voice. That means to let your voice and your opinion, like if you see something wrong and it needs to be changed, be heard by more people. Art helps communicate your message with emotion. So today, we're making art that recognizes that Black Lives Matter as a way to say, we realize and recognize that things haven't been fair and we want it to change. Another thing that gets misinterpreted is the symbol of a raised fist. A raised fist is a symbol of liberation. It means freedom from tyranny. So we're going to draw one. I'm going to start by just making a nice big circle. And then kind of underneath it, I'm going to make a couple lines coming out toward the bottom. There we go. Now, we're going to make this part of our fist. So I'm going to start kind of curve here. I'm going to make this like part of the thumb, I think. Make a line coming down like that. Curve it like that. We've got a little bit of a thumb there. We can bring that down, kind of straightish lines. Now we're gonna Of course, you shouldn't forget the model that you always have with you. That's yourself. Some people think artists do self-portraits out of ego, and they like the way they look. I am here to tell you that's not why. It's because we are always around to model, and that is it. I'm going to actually look at my actual fist and draw it. course, one way we bring about justice is by letting our voice be known when we see injustice. So, I encourage you to put your Black Lives Matter artwork in the window. And when you feel and your family feels it's safe, you can come out and participate and show your solidarity. I'm just walking to the corner from my house to socially distant protest.